Hey everyone, it's Friday, so you know what that means. It is Friday Sews, where I will share my makes, my plans, and my life updates. All right, so my makes. What did I make this past couple of weeks since the last time I got on here? I think I shared with you this new look 6736. And guys, I did finish it. I still need to do a final press on it as well as take some photographs in it. But I did finish it and I'm going to share with you right now. See on the hanger, here are the pants. You're probably asking me about this little heart here, but I'm going to talk about that later. And the top is right here. And I think I mentioned I was going to do it in the two different fabrics that I had because I didn't have enough of one fabric to do a complete outfit. But here is the top with the little, and I did the necktie in the dark denim, and the back is in the dark denim. See that right here, which will look really nice, I think, against the darker denim of the pants. It's really not denim. It's more like I would say a chambray type of fabric. Yeah, it is done, and I'm looking forward to that final press and taking the photos and sharing, you know, all the bits and bobs that went along with this. I will say, for an easy pattern, here you go. Explain to me. They say a pattern is easy, but why does it always have like this little twist to it? And you're like, what the heck? And trust me when I say this thing up here, it was one of those what the heck kind of moments. But I made it through. It's not as neat and pretty as I would want, but I have plucked this out so many times that if I did it again, I would probably ruin the fabric. So I'm just going to be happy with it. I'm happy with it, and I think she'll look really nice on. Again, I can't wait to take some pictures and share the photos of it with you. That is what I have for my makes. Now, my plans is ME2020. I'm loving it. And guess what? I'm going to do it in this Ankara fabric that I picked up on my trip to South Africa last year, November. Oh my gosh, that trip feels like yesterday. It was just an amazing trip. So I'm so excited to bring a piece of fabric that I made or that I purchased in South Africa, have it come to life in this dress that I absolutely love. So what I'm planning to do, I'm just say Kichi B, she really put her foot in it. This pattern has so many details. It is absolutely lovely. But what I am going to do is pockets at the chest as well as on at the hip level, and I am going to omit those pockets because I think this doesn't need that distraction. So I'm just going to do a side seam pocket for this dress. I'm looking forward to it. So in the next Friday sews, I will be very happy to present this back out to you guys as something that I completed. So that is what I plan to do. I don't know about you, but for some reason, I have been thinking about the holidays. They are coming up. School is about to start. And you know what that means. Labor Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, they will be here before you know it. I know I did a fabric haul a while ago, maybe a couple of them, but so two separate fabric hauls of fabric that I was actually gifted. And in one of those stacks of fabric that I received was this. Let me share it with you. Hold your thought because I just remembered something else that I did. I shared with you guys, and I'm going to see if I have a video of it. I'll try to put it up here or here or whatever, somewhere on the screen, of the jumpsuit I was making, the Vogue 9075, and I just had a time with it. I decided to disassemble the bodice from the pants. It wasn't too bad doing it. I thought it was going to be really, you know, like horrendous doing it, but it wasn't too bad. So I separated the bodice from the pants, and I thought maybe I can get in a two-piece set for the summer two-piece set Instagram challenge that was going on, but it didn't get made in time for that. Let me just say, the pants becoming culottes. Look at this right here. Oh my stars, they look so cute as culottes. I was glad that I did separate them and I was still able to use the pant part of the pattern. I used a piece of a bias tape that I had made from another project. So it's the orange and white gingham. You can see it on the inside here. And that goes right along with the orange zipper that I was able to maintain and salvage and do that for the pants. It really came out nice. I like how I paired it with the navy blue for a nice casual look. Let me just say, I have some black and I can't wait to style it like a little bit more. I don't want to say dressy or formal, but you know, not as casual, but still casual. So I'm looking forward to that. Here is the bodice, all nice and lined and everything. I think I finished putting the sleeves in. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet. I think I'm gonna just put it to the side and maybe look at the scraps and see how much extra fabric I have. And I'll think about something. Maybe I can make a top. So yeah, but I was able to salvage the jumpsuit. I'm so glad that I bit the bullet, and I went ahead and took it apart and made the culottes, and they really turned out really nice. So next up, my plans. I don't know about you, but I cannot believe it is the middle of August and fall is fast approaching. School year is about to start. Holidays are about to come in. And I did a couple of fabric hauls of gift fabric that I was gifted. And in the fabric haul was this plaid, red plaid, just two pieces. They're about a yard, yeah, about a yard and a quarter each. And I said, you know what I can do with this? I was thinking about making wine bags for gifts, and then and then put a bottle of wine in it, you know, and give them out as gifts. So make a wine bag, and for those that don't drink, get maybe like a tall bottle of water, or either Perrier or seltzer or something that would fit in the wine bottle, so in the wine bag, so it would still have that nice look to it. So yeah, I was thinking about this. I don't know if the bags are going to be all of the plaid. I may go through my stash and see what I can, if I have any denim or something else I can use, and I could kind of color block it. So, but we'll see. But I'm already thinking about the holidays. So, well, yeah, that's what I want to do with that. And I also wanted to share with you guys from the fabric haul that I got. I know I shared the fabric, but I also wanted to share some of the other treasures that I received in those hauls. And in them was just like a cookie box, a cookie tin. And in the tin was just tons of threads, some needles, like assorted needles, jumbo needles, tracing paper. How old this is? Tracing carbon paper. Wow. I haven't used it yet, but it still looks to be in good condition. I'll probably test it on a piece of fabric before I actually use it on my fabric. We had that. I don't know, do you use tracing paper? I still kind of sometimes use tracing paper, and then I'll use chalk as well. And I do tailor's tacks too. So I think just, having an arsenal of tools, some needles for machines that I don't have personally. But yeah, look at this box of goodies. But one thing that was in here that I found to be interesting was this tool right here. It is a pleat maker. Yes, you can decide the length or the width of the pleats. This little thing here, so it slides open it, you know, how wide you want your pleats to be. Look, I had a time trying to figure out how to use it, but I did, give it a little test to see. And so I took a piece of fabric and made the pleats. I don't know if you can tell, but these pleats are about the width of what I used on this machine, on the little tool. But isn't that neat? I have a pleat maker. Isn't that neat? I'm so excited. This is just, just lovely. And what else is in here? Some little toolkit. And again, lots of pins, lots of old thread. And I like to use these older threads because they are older. I will use these to do my tailor's tack. I will use them to maybe like baste down. Like if I'm doing a dart or something, I can, use the thread to baste it down. I will also use the older thread when I'm basting a project. So that way I'm not using my good thread. I can use this in the machine, and that way I can baste the project together and still use some of the thread up. Yeah, so do you have uses for old thread, or do you even bother to use it at all? Oh, look what I just found when I was talking to you. This is so cute. It's a button. Oh my gosh, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful fuchsia color. Let's see if I can hold it up. Can you see that? Look at that. She's a beauty. It's pretty. It's just one. We'll find out what I can do with it. But yeah, so that is what was in this tin. And I have more. Did you see this? It is actually from Woolworths. I don't know who remembers Woolworths. I do. It's some good stuff in here, y'all. Good stuff. And the box, it had some Surgicones. Some still in the wrapping, and well, I'm really excited about this because it's navy blue, and that is my favorite color. And it is actually pretty hard to find like a navy blue Surgicone thread, so I was very excited about this. Some black, purple, some other colors, and some trim. So some trims in here. And and this comes in handy because with Joann's clothing, I can't just run over and get, X, Y, and Z. But having some of these goodies that have been gifted to me is just, look, thank you, Lord, Lots of bias binding in different colors, which will definitely come in handy. Let's see what we got here. Some more bias binding. Yeah, lots of colors too. Green, tan, red. Oh, this is this is like a 1-inch double fold. I think most of them are double fold. Nice. Like I said, with Joann's clothing, this is wonderful. Nice. Some good stuff here. And then the last thing that I will share with you is, at first I was like, what is this? But it's boning. Look. It's rubber boning. This is what? Maybe a 1/4 inch. Can you see that, guys? I think it's about a 1/4 inch. Yeah, some boning. It may come in handy. I see a strapless top in my future, maybe. So I have some boning. But yeah, I was, blessed with the fabric as well as having some notions that I will be able to use as well on my project. So back to these pants that I made, and I put the little patch on the back bottom. How about in my little gifty box, in my box, was all of these patches. Most of them are the same. They are so cute. I have a ton of patches. Oh, here's a different one. Whoa. Look at this heart. Oh, look. Oh, this is so cute. I thought it was Dallas Cowboys, but it's a moon and a star. So, and let me see. Oh, that's cute. Oh, angel. And little appliques. So yeah, these were in there, and I'm usually like, I don't usually do appliques. However, now that I have them, I'm going to use them, and I'm going to start using them when I do make my pants or something that I make. I'm gonna just put one of these on there like I did with these pants. I put them on I want to say on the back of the leg of the pant. So that way when I walk away, you can see it on the bottom. So it'll be my little design detail. And it will be an homage to Miss Jean that gave me these patches. So I'm very excited about that and grateful. Life updates. Life has been lifing, but that is what it is. No update on the furnace. I'm thinking maybe next month, closer towards the end of this month, I'll look at, getting that done. All the funds are set aside for that. So I'll be able to move forward with getting the furnace done. Trying to enjoy the summer, so I'll put that on for probably next month, so September sometime. What else? I have had some job interviews. I actually had one today, so we'll see how that goes. I won't say I was turned down, but I think they decided to go a different way, and that's fine. I just think it sucks with after you interview with someone, like you don't get a personal email. I mean, not that it's supposed to be, was it roses and flowers and all of that, but just to get like the company computer generated HR service type interview, thing saying we went with another candidate, especially after you went to the next level. You know what I mean? I met with the director. I think that warranted a email, at least from the HR person, an email from them, not just the company generated HR services email, but that's okay. That just means that that position is not for me and the one that's for me is out there. Or I'm not going back into the workplace and I'll be able to be a lady of leisure, which would be lovely. It's more likely an and or I'll be doing my channel as well as working. So I'm sure that the right position for me will come along. So until then, I'm just going to enjoy my summer, and I hope you are enjoying yours as well. That is all that I have for this edition of Friday Sews. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a great day and happy sewing.